Red Louse Riding Hood. A legend that really happened. Red Louse was a cute little louse, about a week old. Because, lice live for about 35 days, of which about a week as an egg, a few more days as a young nymph, and another 20 or so days. That's it. Anyway, the red louse was a lovable little louse, so named for its new habit, since it had grown teeth, of biting anything and sucking red blood from hosts it had just met. One day, it's always one day, strangely, lousy mother, 20 days old, but you don't ask a grown-up louse for her age, asked our red lousy to take a basket of food and red wine to her sick grandmother. What's the wonder, 32 days old, the elderly alcoholic, who lived on the other side of the tangled forest of red hair, where the whole family lived. What did lousy mother prepare for Granny Lousy in the basket? All sorts of goodies, 6 cinnamon fingers, shaped like feet, a donut with a jam-filled center, like a bloodsucker's mouth, and other goodies. She also made sure to add the magazine Louse Plus for Grandma, who loves binge-watching Viva and the Good Life channels. Before she left, her mother warned the little louse, "Don't stray from the path, you don't know how to jump, and you'll fall off your head. And most importantly, don't talk to strangers," because she knew that the louse was too sociable and crawled at every opportunity to talk to any random child, and even to adults with lush hair. "And don't drink hashish on me," she added worriedly, as she saw the figure of her little nymph walking away into the thick of the forest. "The redhead really needs a haircut," she thought to herself. Our red louse is happily frolicking through the forest, picking a flower here and a leaf there, luxuriating in life. Suddenly, it's always suddenly, strangely, she meets a sly wolf. "What's your name?" asks the nymph, devoid of social inhibitions. Ivermectin," replies the wolf. "What a strange name," our louse replies, and he replies, "I'm of Slovak origin, the original name is much longer." Well, so be it. In any case, the cunning wolf asks Little Red Riding Hood about her affairs, and she immediately spills everything. "On my way to my sick grandmother, to bring her milk and cookies, she changed the wine to milk, fearing the wolf might be drunk after all, he's Slovak." The wolf immediately understands the potential and suggests that Little Red Riding Hood stray from the path to pick flowers. Little Red Riding Hood, in all her innocence, didn't realize there are plenty of flowers right along the path too, but we need to advance the plot, and she agrees. It will take her another 10 minutes to reach her destination, and that's all the wolf needs. While the beautiful maiden lingers as if in shock, the cunning wolf rushes to the grandmother's house. There, he knocks on the door. Knock knock knock, he knocks on the door. "Who's there?" asks the grandmother. "Meow," replies the wolf. "Meow who?" wonders the old woman. "Meow, aren't you opening the door?" "I'm a cat," the wolf, who lied against all accepted ethical principles, was annoyed. That was enough for the old louse, and she replied, "The door is always open," to the frustrated wolf, who thought to himself that he should have taken that offer from high tech. The wolf doesn't delay, he's had enough of the whole circus at the entrance, and easily devours Grandma. Now, he puts on Grandma's pajamas and dresses up as her, lies in bed and waits for the lingering red jumper. "She's probably doing hashish with the guys, and she'll be here soon," he thought to himself. Finally, after no more than 2 hours, about a year in louse terms, a red louse arrives at Grandma's house. She notices that there is something strange about her grandma's appearance, and immediately asks, "Grandma, why do you have such big ears?" The wolf is not confused. "So I can listen to southern rock music. Lynyrd Skynyrd's latest album is just amazing. It suffocates you like silicone." "Okay," replies the confused aunt, "so why do you have such big eyes?" The nonchalant wolf waves that too. "Oh, I can see my new salt, called permethrin. It's only 1% sodium and the doctor recommended it in the diet, but the letters on the box are too small for me." "Okay, that's a minor thing, but another question." A red louse asks, "Why do you have such big, hairy hands? When did you stop waxing?" "You're neglecting yourself, Grandma." The wolf almost choked with excitement at the louse's concern for her grandmother. Nevertheless, he replied dryly, "It's to pick rosemary in the garden. It smells great to kill pests." At this point, the louse was already really skeptical, although she didn't know the meaning of the word, and she asked with slight aggression, "And why do you have such a huge mouth?" The wolf got fed up with the whole thing and jumped out of bed, slightly tangled in his pajamas, and devoured little Red Riding Hood. Sorry, lousy. Yummy. Now he was full. He barely bothered to get through the door, back into the forest. The local hunter, who was disguised as the owner of a pharmacy, or pharmaceutical company, not sure about that, was passing by. When he saw Ivermectin, the cunning wolf, he immediately opened his stomach, filled it with stones, and threw it into the river. Time for a new drug, one that doesn't have a generic, the greedy hunter thought to himself. The end, of all of us. The moral is, well, I don't know the moral. Must I do everything alone?